looking at something completely different. It's not an old Jeep, and it's not a regular off-road truck. We're going to be looking at Kyle's electric off-road race car. It's an Ultra4 car. It's got a racing pedigree, and it's pretty cool. 1 part rock crawler, 1 part race car, 1 part mad scientist. But yeah, so we're going to take it wheeling, and then at the end, we'll take a look at where this car's been and what the plans are for it in the future. So, enjoy.
Oh yeah, baby!
Yeah.
Kyle,
Nice,
what is
Kyle.
this thing?
What do we got?
This is, it started as an 87 4Runner that was built as an IFS race car for the stock class of King of the Hammers. It raced in Mexico. It actually drove from Temecula, California, all the way down the Nora 1000 to the end of the Baja Peninsula, and all the way back with 2 issues. The spare tire came loose once, and they had to tighten a torsion key. This car's got good pedigree. It was raced by Bailey Cole. It was raced by Brian McNamara. And then we cut it up. We made it electric. It's got a Nissan Leaf motor in it, and it has a FJ80 front axle. And it goes to the Toyota 5-speed. It's a Nissan Leaf powered Toyota.
What this has doors, I didn't think it would have.
Huh?
I didn't think that would have.
There's some Toyota left.
There's a good amount of Toyota, I'd say. It's got a Tacoma rear differential.
So, how does the electricity get into the axle?
These are 2 batteries. It does fit a 3rd, and they go up to a contactor box, and then from there it goes through cabling up under the hood. So the batteries are in the bed. They're swappable. We can swap the batteries quickly.
What is that?
Camera.
I didn't see.
Makes for a quick pit stop.
It's they're like a
And there's our motor.
So that's a Nissan Leaf motor, 80 kilowatt, and it goes, we made an adapter and a coupler to go straight to the Toyota 5-speed. It's got no clutch, doesn't need one. So it's a Toyota Turbo R151. It's a dual cases.
Talking truck stuff.
Pavement queen, you know. When you're in the dirt, you don't notice that as much.
Dirt queen, yes.
Yeah.
Hit it! This tire's in it. Man, I hate this thing. I forgot how much I love this thing. No, they want to see me getting in. Alright.
We can't have music though, because it'll get
Right.
it'll get kicked off YouTube if you put music in it.
Smooth like butter. Smooth like butter.
California isn't the only place with rocks.
Hell yeah.
That thing does crawl really good.
Oh, he's got it. Alright. Are you going? He's probably going this way, right?
I don't know. That might be.
Are you going here?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
So how's it rolling?
It's going good. It's going good. Power. There's no power steering, so that makes it a little bit more work.
Brakes are.
You're doing some pretty good burnouts on the rocks.
It's an involved driving experience.
We'll spin the tires.
I think Pat's enjoying his first time off-road wheeling.
What?
Yeah, let's get this climbing.
Yeah. It looks like it's working really good though.
Yeah, it's... Tires aren't perfect.
Doesn't really have brakes. Sounds like a ghost. Those 37s or 40s? 37s. Because it's powered by electrons. Oh! No slipping, no falling.
Slippery over there.
Not bad, huh?
Why did you take it hard?
So this is where the electricity gets turned into action.
It is. I forgot to connect my alternator. It's this part right here. It's a DC to DC converter, so it takes high voltage and turns it into 13.8 volts to charge your truck battery.
And that's common to a car, like a Nissan car. That's a normal part.
That's an aftermarket part, but yeah, all electric cars have. They still have a 12 volt system, or almost all of them. But yeah, you still have a 12 volt system, and then this is what makes it It keeps it topped up.
So why do you have a radiator? Because you don't have an engine.
It's liquid cooled. The inverter is liquid cooled and the motor itself is liquid cooled. They're both in the same loop. You cool the inverter first and then you cool the motor. This is just, it's a really small radiator. It doesn't need much cooling at all. I usually don't even run the fan, I just run the pump.
And that's a weird power steering pump.
It's from a Volvo, so it's a 12 volt power steering pump. It works okay. It doesn't really have enough flow for the system that's in this truck, but it's broken anyways today, so we're in manual. It makes it a little harder to drive, but
Clearly you don't need it.
yeah, we get it though.
There's probably a 3-foot ledge. Not straight up and down, but close. Can roll out. This is just crawling. Pure first gear, low. I don't use the brake. Just gonna let it, well, so it's regenning hard enough where we're really not moving.
Yeah, so you don't really need the brakes. It'll just crawl slowly, and as a matter of fact, it's actually charging the batteries right now.
Go backwards, and the reverse is on a switch.
It's a forward, neutral, reverse switch. It was just kind of something I threw together last minute, and it stuck. But we can make it cooler.
I mean, it's functional. This is with no brakes right now. It's going down. This is the speed that it wants to go.
I know. I got a good shot of it.
If this had power steering, it would be like effortless.
At least this one's got some character.
It's cooler than the things you see on the screen. It has more in common with an arch than you rock crawling.
It's so slow.
Pumping the brakes. I'm still in first. I'm trying to be careful.
That's all right. Use it.
I don't want to hurt.
I go pretty hard on it. Go ahead. Just roll it up.
It felt pretty gnarly.
Hang on, let me turn on your locker. That would help. Nice. So because the engine is in regen right now, he really doesn't have to use much brakes. It's just very, the motor is like, it's got a lot of engine braking, so to speak. So it's also recharging the battery right now too, because he's relying on the regen, so.
Saving the planet one rock at a time. You're welcome, polar bears. Gotta bring this to Moab and do that notch after.
Yeah.
It is really a toy.
I know.
Are you taking a video?
Yeah.
We took the hard way that we're standing.
From a roll? 3, 2, 1.
At least let him win.
Well, that's not going to take off any faster than this.
4 liters of fury. Oh, I wasn't a gear.
Wait.
I wasn't a gear.
God. What a show. Even Matt beat you.
So we got a collection of pictures here from King of the Hammers and racing in Mexico. This car has already been pretty successful in its career racing, and I think it's set to be better. Right now, the back end is getting cut apart so that it can have 4-link. It'll be lighter and faster, and likely have a longer range as a result, which is important in desert racing. It's going to spend the winter getting worked on, and then come back in the spring. The goal is to get it to an East Coast Ultra4 race, kind of knock the rust off, get used to the car in its new state. I think we'll wheel it in the summertime because it's fun to go wheeling, and then get it back in the desert for King of the Hammers 2026. At least that's the goal right now. As with any project, time and effort, things change, but it's a pretty cool project and I think it's worth doing. So yeah, stay tuned. There'll probably be more of this car to come.
That was last time.
And a special shout out to some of the sponsors who've helped Kyle get to this point with this car: Will Spec Garage, Inductive Auto Works, Holly, Raceline Wheels, Milestar Tires, and EV West, to name a few. I'm sure there's more, but yeah, things like this don't just happen on their own. It's always a group effort. If you want to see the original building of this car, I'm going to have a link to Will Spec Garage, where he has a video documenting them originally putting it together. But anyway, let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.